So just how tired of snow are people? CBS 2's Elise Finch live on the west side with the mobile weather lab with more on the winter of exhaustion. Elise.
Oh, Maurice, you are so right. People are getting tired of it. I mean, it's a new month, but it kind of feels like the same old weather we've already had. Even with ample sunshine today, it was still a problem. That's because for so many buildings, that sunshine created melting, and it sent chunks of ice and snow to the ground where it endangered pedestrians. So events like that are making people very, very tired of this winter that just won't stop. The first Monday in March was just like most other Mondays this winter, incredibly cold with fresh snow on the ground. Once again, people were forced to dig out their cars and clean off their trucks. People we spoke to said they've had more than enough.
This is just getting ridiculous.
Just not something fun to get up to.
This February was the third coldest February on record, with an average monthly temperature of 23.9 degrees. The typical monthly temperature should be just over 35 degrees. And some people say this winter's record-breaking cold temps are by far the worst part.
When that temperature gets below like 20, 15, that wind chill, that's what hurts.
It's been brutal. Like, the temperatures have been so unbelievable. Bone chilling.
I like to go out and walk a lot. And if it's very, very cold, I don't want to go out.
When I have to walk out and put on 17 layers, it just gets a little exhausting after a while.
On March 1st, people were optimistic that a new month would bring a new weather pattern. Instead, we got several more inches of snow. On this second day of March, there were more ice chunks floating down the Hudson. Temperatures were below average and felt even colder with the winds. Even with bright sunshine for most of the day, people had to bundle up to head outdoors, and their little dogs did too. And it seemed like people had to dodge puddles of dirty water and slush at almost every corner.
This is the stuff that bothers me, because this little skating pond will become ice tonight, and that's the pain in the neck.
All any of us can really do is deal with the conditions we're being dealt, count down the 18 days until the start of spring, and dream about the kind of weather we're anxious to see.
It's like a nice 75 degrees. You can just walk out and just, enjoy the day. Enjoy the day.
Well, it's going to be at least a couple more days before we can enjoy the day, and weeks before we get 75-degree weather. As Lonnie mentioned, we're talking about teen temperatures tonight and more snow tomorrow. We are live on the west side with the mobile weather lab. Elise Finch, CBS 2 News.
All right, Elise, hang it in. And you can keep track of all the changing weather this week with the CBS New York weather app. You can also check live radar and send us your weather pictures and video. It is free in the iTunes store.